Hi, my name is Denise Wright, Science Instructor at VirtualSC. I am truly honored to have been nominated for Teacher of the Year. Come with me and see all the wonderful things that I am doing in online education. Many people often ask, what is it like teaching online? My answer is, it's incredible. I have the opportunity to impact students all over the state of South Carolina. I connect with my students in my online classroom with the use of iMovie. In iMovie, I make weekly announcements and give words of encouragement so that my students stay motivated. I foster an online learning community with my students when I introduce myself to them in our discussion threads. And also, they introduce themselves to me so I can learn more about them. I foster relationships with my students when I conduct a face-to-face field trip to the South Carolina State Museum in Columbia. I get to learn about why they love online learning and get to meet their families in person. My online classroom is a place where students excel and learn about current issues in science, such as the recent New Horizons probe, which passed Pluto this past July. Or they use a remote telescope far away to take images of a galaxy far beyond our universe, and that image is emailed back to them and posted in an online forum. My students complete engaging virtual labs and learn about astronomy, geology, and meteorology. My online classroom is not only a place where my students learn about the moon, but with the help of the South Carolina State Museum, we are the first online classroom in South Carolina to use a telescope in a distance learning environment. The instruction in my online classroom is tailored to meet the students' needs. I work with students one-on-one with the use of Skype. I use screen recording software such as Screencast-O-Matic to make tutorials to help my students. I speak to the students on the phone and I conduct live sessions, especially when we are getting ready for that big final exam. I strive to provide the best learning environment for my students by revising and updating my courses with the current South Carolina state standards. As a teacher, I believe in self-improvement and being better than I was yesterday for the students that I teach. I believe in professional development. Recently, I attended a workshop at the South Carolina State Museum. I had the wonderful opportunity of meeting the astronaut, Charles Duke, who walked on the moon on Apollo 16. I also attended astronomy camp in Tucson, Arizona, and viewed the night sky under a 60-inch massive reflecting telescope. And most recently this summer, I attended the Space Science Teacher Summit at the University of Colorado, where I learned about some of the latest NASA missions, collaborated with teachers from all across the country, and gained more technology tools to use in my online classroom. And lastly, I attended a virtual star party with astronomers from England, Australia, and the United States. So we were able to view the night sky as well as the day sky. I am truly honored to have had the opportunity to celebrate the achievement of my students, especially after when they take that final exam and call me and tell me they're a high school graduate, or when they text a picture of themselves in their cap and gown as they're ready to walk across the stage at graduation. Recently, I had the opportunity to attend the graduation of 2 of my students in my local community. To be there and see them graduate, that was quite an honor. Online teaching to me, it's just not a job, it's my passion. And I look forward to many years to come of teaching online and making sure that it does have an impact for my students across the state of South Carolina.